Lead is one of those substances that feels almost deceptively ordinary. It's a dull gray metal, soft enough to be scratched with a fingernail, heavy enough to feel significant in your hand. For most of human history, it wasn't feared. In fact, it was admired. Easy to shape, corrosion-resistant, and widely available, lead was used in everything from pipes to cosmetics, but beneath its usefulness lay a danger only understood much later. But why is lead considered so dangerous? Let's find out right here on History of Simple Things. Long before modern science understood toxicity, lead was already deeply woven into daily life, especially during the Roman Empire, where it was widely used in plumbing, food preparation, and even to sweeten wine. It seemed harmless at the time, but subtle warning signs began to appear. Records show Romans had fatigue, pain, memory issues, and erratic behavior, now linked to long-term lead exposure, though its dangers weren't known then. What makes lead especially dangerous is how it interacts with the body. Unlike toxins with immediate effects, lead is insidious, building up quietly over time. It enters through inhalation or ingestion, travels in the bloodstream, and settles in organs and bones, where it can remain for decades, making it hard to eliminate and allowing its effects to linger long after exposure. The real danger lies in how lead disrupts the body at a microscopic level. It interferes with enzymes and damages the nervous system by mimicking calcium, allowing it to affect brain cell communication. In children, this is especially harmful. Even small exposure can lead to lower IQ, learning difficulties, and behavioral issues, often with lasting effects. Adults are not immune to lead's effects, though they often appear differently. Chronic exposure in adults has been linked to high blood pressure, kidney damage, reproductive problems, and changes in mood or cognition, including memory loss and irritability. In severe cases, lead poisoning can cause seizures, coma, or death. But many cases are subtle. People may just feel off, unaware of the metal quietly harming their body. Lead's danger is heightened by how easily people can be exposed, often unknowingly. For decades, it was added to paint for color and durability, and to gasoline for engine performance, releasing particles that settled in soil and dust. Though many countries have banned these uses, the legacy remains. Old homes may still have lead paint, contaminated soil persists near roads and industries, and aging pipes can leach lead into drinking water. One of the most widely known modern examples of lead exposure is the Flint water crisis in the United States. In 2014, a change in water supply led to corrosion in pipes, causing lead to leach into the drinking water of thousands of residents. For months, residents reported odd tastes, discolored water, and health issues, especially in children. The crisis highlighted lead's dangers and showed that systemic failures can make exposure worse, proving it's still a present risk. Another reason lead is so dangerous is that the body has no natural use for it. Unlike essential metals like iron or zinc, lead serves no beneficial biological function. This means that even very small amounts can be harmful. Health experts, including the World Health Organization, stress that no level of lead is safe, especially for children, challenging the misconception that only high doses are harmful. The dangers of lead were recognized only gradually. As early as the 19th and early 20th centuries, workers in painting, battery, and other lead-related industries showed severe symptoms, prompting early occupational health studies. Despite warnings, LED remained widely used into the 20th century due to its low cost and slow regulations, taking decades of research and advocacy to curb its use in consumer products. The phase-out of leaded gasoline is considered one of modern public health's greatest successes. From the 1970s through the early 2000s, countries gradually removed lead from fuel, causing a sharp drop in average blood lead levels, especially in cities. Some studies suggest this decline may have influenced social changes like lower crime rates, though debated. What's certain is that reducing lead exposure improves public health. Today, managing lead focuses on prevention, testing, especially for children in older homes, and reducing exposure through measures like sealing paint, using water filters, and controlling dust. Governments work to replace old infrastructure and enforce standards, but lead remains a global concern. Weak regulations, informal industries, and contaminated products continue to pose risks, emphasizing the need for vigilance. What makes lead particularly unsettling is not just its toxicity, but its invisibility. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it in most cases. It doesn't announce itself with dramatic symptoms. Instead, it operates quietly, accumulating over time and interfering with the body in subtle but profound ways. This makes it a uniquely challenging public health issue, one that requires awareness, education, and proactive measures to address. In the end, the story of lead is a powerful example of how something can be both useful and dangerous, depending on how it is understood and managed. It reminds us that progress often comes with hidden costs, and that science plays a crucial role in uncovering them. By learning from the past and staying informed, we can reduce the risks and protect future generations from a danger that, for far too long, went unnoticed. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.